60/11. So I know guys na if you are an engineer now and you already passed the board examination, I know na kapag narinig mo yung word na clock problem, automatic na papasok sa isip mo yung fraction na 60/11. Okay, so ano nga ba yung formula for solving clock problems? Ano ba yung 60/11 na constant na to? And how can we use this constant to easily solve clock problems? Ito yung pag-uusapan natin guys sa video na to. So what we are going to do here guys first is we are going to derive a formula for solving clock problems. Yung mga common required sa clock problem. So kailan daw magiging together yung minute hand and hour hand, kailan sila magiging perpendicular to each other, kailan sila magiging opposite to each other. In my previous video guys, I hope that you have watched that video wherein in-explain ko muna yung concept. So if you haven't watched that video yet guys, you can check that out para mas maintindihan nyo yung pagde-derive natin ng formula in this video. So we have here the hour hand and we have the minute hand. So if the minute hand moved, okay, initial position niya it's itong orange na arrow and yung final position, let's say ito for the minute hand, pag gumalaw si minute hand at this point, syempre gagalaw din si hour hand. Okay, now we have derived on the previous video that if the minute hand moved, okay, kung gumalaw siya ng x spaces, x minutes, si hour hand ay gagalaw ng x/12 minutes spaces. So we have derived this from the previous video. Okay, first, we will take note the angle between nung final position. So kailangan natin yun. Let's say that is theta. Okay? Etong arc na to, gawin natin siyang straight line para mas maintindihan natin. Okay? Ayan. So, this whole length here is x minutes spaces. Ayan. Now, x is equal to, okay, so ito, this is from here. Let's say ito at 3 o'clock siya. So, meron siyang initial starting position, yung ating hour hand. Okay, let's say na yung initial starting position na yon, let's say in general, gawin nating variable y. Okay, but in this case, nasa 3 siya. Pero gawin natin siyang variable y. Okay, but in the problem, given naman yun eh. Okay, given naman yung oras na yon. So, kailan daw magiging perpendicular after 3 o'clock. So, given yung etong y na to. So, let's say hindi siya variable, it's a constant. So, therefore, etong x, etong kabuuan na x is just equal to that constant na given sa problem. Okay, let's say y. Okay, y. Etong distance na to, this arc length here, y. Plus x/12. Okay, etong distance na to, say x/12. And ito, plus etong angle. Okay? So, plus the angle. Angle between that final position. So, etong angle na to will depend kung ano yung hinahanap sa problem. It's either kung perpendicular, kung together, or kung opposite to each other. So, later on, mas maintindihan natin kung paano makuha si theta. Okay, let's just focus here first. So, etong y is in terms of our spaces. Okay, we all know that eto si x, this is minute spaces. Eto si x/12 minute spaces also. Therefore, etong si y at saka si theta should also be in minutes spaces. So, since na si y dito is in hour spaces, i-convert natin siya into minute spaces by multiplying 5 to that y. Kasi we all know that kada isang guhit dito, kada isang dial, that is 5 minutes. Okay, so kung ito naka-oras, kung i-convert natin to minutes spaces, kailangan natin mag-multiply ng 5. Kasi kada dial nito is 5 minutes. Okay, so that is 5y where y is in hour spaces. Nag-multiply tayo ng 5 para maging minute spaces siya. Then of course, ito rin, kung naka-hour spaces din si theta, ito, Okay? Gawin natin siyang times 5 din. Okay? Para ma-convert natin siya guys into minutes spaces. So therefore, x is equal to 5y plus x over 12, okay, plus 5 theta. So take note lang natin, y is in our spaces. Okay? Also, theta is in our spaces. Ayan. So, eto si y given yan sa problem guys. So, huwag kayong mag-alala. Si theta naman will depend. So, eto, this is given in the problem. Given. And eto si theta will depend on kung perpendicular ba siya, kung opposite to each other, or kung together. Okay, yung hour hand and minute hand. So, basically, we are going to find x. Ayan. So, x is equal to 5y. Okay, plus x over 12 plus 5 theta. Ayan, extract natin si x. X, okay, so minus both side tayo ng x over 12. So minus x over 12 equals 5y plus 5 theta. Ayan, so this becomes, okay, 11 over 12x is equal to, okay, ito guys, gawin natin siyang 5 times the quantity y plus theta. Ayan. So, this will become x is equal to, so times 12 tayo both sides, then divide by 11 both sides. So, therefore, this here will become 60 times the quantity y plus theta all over, okay, that is 11. So, ayan, lumabas na guys, 60 over 11. So, this means that x is equal to 60 over 11 times the quantity y plus theta. If the minute hand and hour hand are together, of course, theta is 0 hour spaces because that y and theta here is hour spaces. So, kung magkatong sila or if they are together, they have 0 angle between them kasi magkasama sila. Okay, if the minute hand and hour hand are perpendicular. Okay, so it formed a 90 degrees angle perpendicular to each other. So kung perpendicular sila, ilang hour spaces yon? So that is 3 hour spaces. So tatlong interval yon sa clock kung ay 90 degrees. So theta, the angle between them will be 3 hour spaces. So this is 3 hour space. So if the minute hand and hour hand are opposite to each other, okay, they are now opposite to each other, the angle between them in terms of hour spaces is, so kung sila ay opposite to each other, so this angle here is kalahati nung 12 hours. So that is now 6 hour spaces. So theta is equal to 6 hour spaces if the minute hand and hour hand are opposite to each other. Okay, let's apply now the formula in solving a clock problem. So this is our problem. How many minutes after 3 o'clock will the hands of the clock be together for the first time, perpendicular to each other for the first time, opposite to each other for the first time? Okay, so yung formula natin for finding that time, minute, is 60 over 11 times the quantity y plus theta. Okay, let's solve for a first. Okay, using the formula, x is equal to 60 over 11. So y is, what is the given time? Okay, kahit hindi na natin i-drawing or i-illustrate, we can solve this. Okay, what is y in the problem? So that is 3. Okay, that is lock. So 3. So this together the first time. Okay. So if together for the first time, theta is 0. Okay, wala silang angle between them. So x is just equal to 60 over 11 times 3. Okay, that gives us 16.36 minutes. Okay, therefore, after 16.36 minutes, they are now together for the first time. Okay, so this is an answer. So, ganun lang kabilis guys. Diba? So, together for the first time. Okay, letter B tayo. What is required for letter B? So, perpendicular to each other. Okay, let's solve for it using the formula. So, x is equal to 60/11 times the quantity y plus theta. Okay, x is equal to 60/11 times, what is y? Of course, given tayo ng y. Yan yung time. Okay, constant yun. So, 3 plus theta. So, what is theta kapag sinabing perpendicular to each other? So, ilang hour spaces yon? Okay, that is 3 hour spaces. Kasi that is 90 degrees. Okay, right angle. So, that is 3 hour spaces. Okay, so this becomes 60/11 times, okay, that is times 6. So, basically, this becomes equal to 60 times 6 divided by 11. Okay, after that is 32.73 minutes. So, after 32.73 minutes, the hour hand and minute hand are perpendicular to each other. Okay, this is now perpendicular. Okay, ganun lang kabilis guys if you are using this formula. Okay, for letter C naman. So, x is equal to 60/11 times the quantity y plus theta. Okay, x is equal to 60/11. Now, this time, sabi sa problem, opposite to each other. So, what is theta when the hour hand and minute hand are opposite to each other? Okay, that is 6 hour spaces. Okay, so this is, of course, given tayo ng y which is 3. Then, yung theta natin is 6 kasi nga opposite sila. So, that is the number of hour spaces wherein sila ay opposite. So, 6 hour spaces. Okay, so this becomes 60/11 times 9. Okay, so x is equal to, okay, so this is 49.09 minutes. So, this means that 49.09 minutes after 3 o'clock, the hour hand and minute hand are opposite to each other. So, this is opposite. Okay, so that's how you solve problems if you are going to use this formula. Okay, let's look at this problem. How many minutes after 7 o'clock will the hands of the clock be opposite to each other for the first time? Okay, so ito guys yung question natin wherein tinatanong kung kailan daw ba or when it will be opposite to each other. Okay? For the first time after 7 o'clock. Now, this is a different kind of problem guys kasi let's try to apply the formula. So, x is equal to 60/11 times the quantity y plus theta. Okay, so here x is equal to 60/11 times the quantity. You have here y, wherein yung y natin is 7, then plus yung theta natin if it is opposite is 6 hour spaces. Okay, notice here guys that this here is, so 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay, so we all know that wala naman tayong 13 hour spaces on the clock kasi hanggang 12 lang naman siya. Okay, so take note of this that pag sumobra itong nasa parenthesis, okay, this is 13 hour spaces, kukunin natin yung equivalent hour nun. So, in order to get that, so we will subtract 12 to this 13 para makuha natin yung equivalent. So, basically, if sinabing 13 hour spaces, okay, that is, nasa 1 lang naman yon. So, 12 plus 1 is 13. So, 13 hour spaces is equivalent to, you have here, kung equivalent natin dito from this starting position na 12, so that is only 1 space. Okay, so ang equivalent nito is, you have here x is equal to 60/11. So pag ganito, na sumobra itong nasa parenthesis, kailangan natin guys mag-subtract ng 12. Okay, subtract tayo ng 12 dito to get the equivalent. Kasi ito, sumobra siya ng isa. Okay, so naging 13-hour spaces. So wala naman tayong 13-hour spaces on our clock. So this becomes, okay, 7 plus 6, 13 minus 12, that is 1. Okay, so basically this x here is, so 5.45 minutes. Okay, after 5.45 minutes, as we have estimated here, the hour hand and the minute hand are opposite to each other. That is after 7 o'clock. So this is the answer for this problem. Okay, take note of that, guys. Sinama ko tong problem na to because we have this condition wherein kapag yung nasa parenthesis ay sumobra sa 12, kukunin mo yung equivalent niya. So how do you get that? You subtract 12 to get that equivalent. Okay, that's it, guys. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope that this is a new insight for you. I hope that you're learning from my videos. And if you are new to this channel, of course, just feel free to click the subscribe button and yung notification bell para ma-notify ka sa mga future uploads ni Engineer Prof PH. You can also visit me, guys, on Facebook. That is facebook.com/engineerprofph. Thank you, guys, for watching this video and see you on my next video.